Hi, I'm Sonny Rosenthal from Nanyang Technological University, Singapore. I'm presenting my project, Breaking the Wall Between Video Lecture Content and Instructor. As more lecture content moves online, it is important to have high quality and engaging video lectures. One of the best ways of improving video lecture quality is to not speak too quickly or with a monotonous voice. Another way of improving video lecture quality is to not have too much clutter on the slides. I believe this slide looks a lot better than the previous one, but there's still something not quite right. I mean, I'm kind of trapped down here in this box and I feel disconnected from the lecture content. Is there a way I can break out of these walls and be with the content? Oh, here I am, there you are. Here's the slide content. I call this the live composite video recording technique, and I'm going to tell you how I do it. This is a top-down view of me. In front of me is my camera. The yellow cone represents the camera's field of view. Off to my right is a video monitor showing a live version of this video you're seeing. When I look in that direction, it creates the illusion I'm looking at the content. There's research actually showing this is an effective way of engaging learners and probably viewers in general with content. I have another monitor nestled in front of my camera. I'm using a teleprompter and my smartphone, and it's also outputting this same live video. And so when I look in the direction of that monitor, I'm actually looking at the camera, and it creates the illusion I'm making eye contact with you. So either I'm looking at you or I'm looking at the content. In my current setup, I'm using a third monitor, which has a full-screen PowerPoint slideshow. Any other software, presentation software, will work just fine with this technique. I'm using PowerPoint. I don't have to use a third monitor. I could use, for example, monitor 1 to do this, but it works well this way, at least for me. The video signals from the slides in the camera go to my computer, and that signal is processed and sent to monitor 1, which has OBS Studio on the screen. OBS Studio is an open source and free to use software tool which creates this video composite effect. That composite video is then sent to my smartphone, which I'm looking at right now. Before I recorded this, I created a brief tour of my setup. So this is monitor 3 with the full screen slideshow. Moving over to the right is monitor 1 with OBS Studio. Hello. And then in front of my camera is my smartphone and a teleprompter where I can also monitor myself. So as you can see, this technique is useful not only for showing static slides, but moving slides and also video. Now I'd like to be able to take credit for developing this technique, but I did not. I was inspired by the YouTube channel Mathologer. And if you click on their site, you'll see there are a lot of interesting math-related videos. Here's one.
Welcome to another Mathologer video. If I were to wake you up in the middle of the night, I'm sure that most of you would be able to rattle off the quadratic formula. Minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared, and so on.
This is Burkhard Polster of Monash University. He's a mathematician. He creates lots of really interesting videos. Part of why I like these videos is because of his energy and the topics are quite interesting, but he also uses this technique. And when I saw him using that technique, I thought I wanted to learn how to use it as well. There aren't very many resources online for developing this technique, so I spent a long time learning how to create these types of videos. And I have started creating some how-to guides that other people can use to learn this technique. So this is my YouTube channel, Lecture Size. I don't have that many subscribers. Maybe I will have more in the future. I use it to create lecture content for the courses I teach, but I've also created a couple videos about how to develop these live composite video lectures. Now, as I practice this technique more, I learn additional techniques, and I have lots of ideas for additional tutorials, which I need to record and eventually will end up on my YouTube channel. So this is the gist of my project. I have learned how to create this live video effect, and I've given some tutorials. Now this can be used to record videos, but it can also be used in a live setting. I've given conference presentations, I've given live workshops using this technique, so it's not just constrained to video recordings. It can be used for a lot of different things. I hope you enjoyed learning about this interesting technique for creating video lectures and live stream lectures. And hopefully you want to learn more about it. Thanks for watching.